said something nice before. You said what's in for certain stakeholders, and I think there are two major groups of stakeholders. Yeah, the one is the management, being the top management of a company or the management of an organization, and the other one are the project managers and even the project teams. And you remember once I held a presentation where I called our project management initiative at that time top down meets bottom up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah? That's exactly what it was.
And you need to look at all these issues and say, what's in for management here? What's in for management if project management works well in my company? And it is a stability in your forecasting. It is a quality of your projects. It's a satisfaction of the customers and so on. What's in for the project manager? And it is his career or her career. Yeah. Nowadays we can say this really influences your career.
Well, it gives them a complete different motivation if they know, listen, I've done it. If there's what happens after the project? Is there life after project? Do I get some kind of, because if you're in the line organization, you know what the processes of moving forward. But if I invest energy and do a good job in project, where do I go from there?
Absolutely. Yeah. And the great thing is that people can also develop alongside the categorizations, and there's a project manager development in our company when you want to reach the top level here, becoming a project director who is allowed to manage 8 projects in our company. Again, they can go up to multi-billion projects. Yeah. That's a development of approximately 12 years plus minus.
But it's transparent.
That you need to take. It's transparent. It's
so maybe that's a good segue. We can still cover some of the things of process, but let's talk about the people aspect. We've talked a little bit about the career thing. We've already mentioned a couple times that Siemens, actually in 2000, began with the education program. That's when I was brought on board. I think those were the initial steps. 2003, it took another step. What kind of education program or capability building processes does Siemens offer its employees? Because I'm sorry if I jumped this in. We're gonna show some pictures later on.
Yeah.
We know each other also because PMI chapter Austria actually gave
Which
Siemens.
You headed at that time.
I was leading at that time. Actually gave Siemens a couple of awards, and the first award that Siemens got was for its education program.
Yes.
Because the board of PMI chapters Austria recognized, oh my God, this is a really state-of-the-art example of an organization that doesn't just kind of pay lip service to project management, but they say, listen, if we're going to do projects and we have so many different types of projects, we need to do capability building, and we need to create not just a career model, but a career model that's based on a training with multiple levels.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. I look again at, I actually like that. It helps me a lot moving around here. Let's start with the career model and the competency management. Yeah. So first of all, we ensured that we've written down what we expect from a project manager of a certain level.
Okay.
A project manager for small projects, a project manager for C projects, B projects, A projects. What do they need with regard to knowledge? What do they need with regard to experience? What should be typical actions that they are able to do, going all the way to stakeholder management, to communication with top management, and so on and so forth. And having that in place and having decided on what we would like to have as a company, then we started to develop the proper career model. How do we develop our people from starting as a project assistant, whatever, and maybe moving all the way up to project director managing A projects? And this career model shows both training, experience over a period of, I would say, a good decade or more. And here we now had to offer training. And we at Siemens now have trainings for project managers, for small projects, for project managers.
So how many levels of
So with four levels and 4 training.
Does it kind of match the IPMA 4-level thing? The junior project manager, senior manager?
Approximately.
A project director? Approximately?
Yes,
okay.
Yes. So where it goes to program
it's a very
management
transparent and simple
IPMA,
model to understand.
Project director. Yeah.